Mr. Speaker, I've had guns pulled on me multiple times by law enforcement simply for being a black man in America. And now I see guns being drawn on peaceful protesters at Columbia University. When I was 11 years old, I was a victim of police brutality simply for being black in America. And now I see that brutality being inflicted on peaceful protesters at Columbia University. And for what? Simply exercising their First Amendment rights to peacefully assemble as they protest the collective punishment and murder of civilians in Gaza. 100,000 killed and injured, mostly women and children, protesting our taxpayer dollars going to Benjamin Netanyahu to continue this mass murder. That is their right. They are supposed to push us to stand for what this flag represents.
Kindling. Let's talk about the police. We know that the police are here to protect and serve. Yeah, because I'm going to be doing this throughout, because there's a kind of hymn book that we sing from, right? We know, right? We know the police are here to protect and serve. So in this protect and serve, except in Ferguson, they looked at that black population as revenue generators. So you're doing 26 and a 25, boom, ticket. I don't think you fully stopped at that stop sign. Boom, ticket. Looks like you've got a broken tail light. Boom, ticket. And this is a working class neighborhood. And so when you start hitting this neighborhood, this community with $50 tickets, $25 tickets, $80 tickets, $100 tickets, and you begin to think about what that means, you pay the ticket or you pay your rent. You pay the ticket or you keep food on the table. You keep the lights on. There's not disposable income here. When you don't pay that ticket, the next time you're doing 26 and a 25, because now there's a warrant out for your arrest. Then you are jailed. And then the entire criminal justice process of fines and court fees and bail are all pulling from this working class black community. By the time when Ferguson blew, those fines and those tickets accounted for 25% of Ferguson's operating budget. 25%. And let me be really clear. Justice was not blind.
It's 2025, and yet the same question echoes in every corner of America. Why are black men still hunted by those who want to protect and serve? From traffic stops to deadly force, the headlines haven't changed, just the dates. And the truth, it runs deeper than bias, deeper than fear. And in this video, we'll unpack the uncomfortable truth about why black men are still targets in modern day America and why justice remains out of reach for so many. So stay locked in. This is about survival truth and the legacy America refuses to confront.
A few days ago, a 7-year-old and a 9-year-old were in a standoff with police while they handed back and forth a loaded gun.
The blue and green has a firearm.
I need you to put it down, baby.
Let's not do that, bud.
The children were told numerous times to put the gun down, and they refused to put the gun down.
Give her the shoe.
Well, let's not do that. Let's take our hand off, buddy. Let's put it on the ground.
He said he has his hand on the trigger.
Finally, after negotiating with a 7-year-old and a 9-year-old to drop a loaded gun, they shot a less than lethal that spooked the kids, and a policeman went over there, basically picked the kids up by their arms, threw the gun on an electrical box, and that was it.
Drop it! Drop it! Drop it, son! Load another one. Load another one. Drop it now, or you're gonna get hit. Drop it!
You dropped the gun! Taser! Taser! Put your hands off! Don't forget! Put your hands off! Pull them up!
Drop it now. Drop it, both of you.
I don't even have the gun. I don't have the gun.
Get over here.
And I bring up this point because I can share with you 8 examples of black children who were killed for less. Who were unarmed, black children who were killed by police. This is a problem. Whether anyone wants to acknowledge that this is an issue, this is an issue.
Let's start with this. Being a black in America is a high-risk identity. It doesn't matter how educated you are, how successful, how polite, you still fit the description. This isn't about individual racist officers. It's about a system that was never designed to protect black life. You want proof? Look at the roots of policing in the US. Born from slave patrols, white men paid to hunt down enslaved Africans trying to escape. That mindset didn't just vanish, it evolved. Fast forward to today and you'll find over-policing in black neighborhoods, stop and frisk tactics, racial profiling, and qualified immunity shields officers who kill unarmed men. So black men make up around 6% of the US population, yet account for nearly 30% of police shootings of unarmed people. The data screams, but America keeps hitting snooze. So why? Because blackness is still criminalized. To many officers, a black man represents danger, not because of who he is, but because of what he represents in a society built on control and fear. Media plays its part. Think about how black victims are portrayed: mugshots, criminal records. He was no angel. So meanwhile, white mass shooters get described as troubled, loners, mentally ill. One is feared, the other forgiven. Policing in America is designed to protect property, power, and white comfort, not black lives. So when a black man is confident, visible, or simply present, he becomes a threat to that status quo. But let's be clear, black men are not broken. The system is. So, and if America refuses to fix it, the black communities will continue to bury their sons, bury their brothers and fathers, while being told to comply and wait for justice. So we ask again, how many more names will we chant until the uniform is no longer a weapon, until a badge doesn't come with a license to kill, until black men can breathe and be without fear? This question will continue haunting America.